Hello, I'm John Kidder. Welcome to the Ashcroft 2018 Civic Election Candidates Q&A. I'm going to be interviewing all the candidates for mayor and council. Each candidate will get a total of 5 questions. All the questions are the same for the candidates, and they've all seen the questions beforehand just to make sure that we're even-handed. So thank you for listening in and look forward to the interviews. Hello, we're here with Jonah Anstett, candidate in the Ashcroft Civic Election 2018. So Jonah was born at the Ashcroft District General Hospital in 1982. Must be one of the last people with a birth certificate for Ashcroft. He's an employee at Ashcroft Terminal, lives in town with his wife, enjoys hockey, baseball, hunting, fishing, and being outdoors, good Ashcroft activities. Jonah's been involved with his second family, the fire department, for a long time. And he spent the last 17 years serving the community in any sort of event or disaster or any kind of a time of need. The town and the people, including the fire department, has given him the ability to know the people of Ashcroft and to hear their thoughts a lot. So Jonah, you've seen all those questions. I sent you the same questions you sent to the other candidates, so let's just go through them. So the first question is, if you try to imagine a picture in your head of Ashcroft as you might see it 20 years from now, a long time out, and just try and paint that picture for the folks out there.
Well, John, I hope to see a flourishing community in 20 years from now. This town's got the ability to be great and to open it up to the world and allow people in. We need to see, it'd be nice to see larger populations in town. I can see that in my mind. I can actually see it in my mind, larger population, more thriving businesses in town, thriving staple businesses that have been in town for years, just continuing to grow on their success in that. Another thing I see is the development of new jobs in the area and industry coming in here and new developments of homes and just Ashcroft growing substantially in that. Like there's so much room to grow and we need to open it up and let it happen. Another is the real estate market. I can see the real estate market thriving here. You can just see the way it is now with the homes that are up for sale in that and how quick they're going. People are buying them up. But we also need new development and new homes. Just a big part of that is listening to the people and hearing what they want.
Okay. Well then, just let's back off from that a little bit and think about again what do you see at the end of the next 4-year term for the mayor and the new council?
What I can see at the end of this next term is change and the start of growth and the start of something good that this town needs. We need to rise back up and we need to rise back up and take it by the horns and be successful. It's time to grow.
Okay. And what do you see as the role of a councillor on you got a council, a mayor and council in a little village like Ashcroft? What do you see as the role of a councillor helping to get that done?
I see being in that role as someone that can be accountable to the people, someone that can listen to what they feel should happen in this town, because after all, we're in this position for the people. The people are electing us to do this job for them. So I feel being accountable and being available is the main part for that. Being committed to the people in Ashcroft, and that I call Ashcroft my home, and I'm committed to this town. So I feel that you need to have the commitment there to be successful in that, to see through these issues that need to be dealt with in this community.
Okay. So then, what do you think are kind of practical and doable approaches to getting that work done over the course of the next 4 years? So I want to ask specifically whether you've had a chance to look at the community plan, the five-year financial plan, and whether you have any issues or anything you think is missing from those or not addressed properly. And then last, if you've got any kind of personal initiatives that aren't addressed in those that you want to bring forward over the course of the next 4 years.
Currently, I'm reviewing the official community plan and the 5-year plan. I want to make sure that I fully understand everything in that before I make any judgments on everything. I feel that being informed about it is the best way to go about things, and that without information you can't make a judgment on anything without the proper information. So I feel it's very important to be there I feel it's very important to be there for the people.
Yeah. So thinking about the sort of the documentation, the stuff that's available online, do you, and I know you said you haven't had a chance to review it in detail, you just kind of
Yes.
skimmed it. Are there things in there that you think, or let me put it differently, are there other things that you think need to be addressed other than the ones that are brought up in those kind of well thought out plans?
I think there's issues in town that need to be dealt with. I think there's bylaws in this town that need to be reviewed and revised for the betterment of the residents of this community as a whole. Like there's bylaws in place that are not beneficial to anybody at all, so they're kind of redundant, and they need to be taken care of and reviewed thoroughly. We need, in order to move forward and grow, we need to change some of these bylaws to allow that to happen. Some of these bylaws are restricting some of that stuff.
Okay, any specifics?
I see our burning bylaw in the town is one, and I see our we have our burning bylaw, and then what else was there? Sorry.
It's all right.
There was the burning bylaw and the signage bylaw in town, and that. Like, we want our community to grow, but we're limiting people to what they can do in that. The part of growth is looking at all avenues, not just staying closed-minded on one topic.
Okay, Jonah, so this is the last question here, it's kind of over to you. Why should the people of Ashcroft vote for you? Aside from particular policies and particular visions for the future, why do you think that you're going to make people of Ashcroft want to feel like they want to vote for you?
Because I know Ashcroft. I've lived here my entire life, and I'm a new voice. I'm a new voice that has been here my whole life. So I know Ashcroft's past, and I hope to be part of Ashcroft's future. I feel that a new voice brings new opportunities and a chance for change and growth for the community as a whole. We need to make this community even more wonderful than it already is.
Okay, thanks very much, Jonah Anstett.
Thank you, Jonah.
Pleasure to meet you. All right.
Thank you.